give y'all a chance to show the fuck up. I'll be right back. Suck up from real shit. All right. There's a fucking. That's the military in his ass. Shit! Oh, my bad. I forgot where I was at. My bad. Hi. I like to see that my Chinese people still fucking getting it. Still fucking. We gonna play some video games, but I saw this and I want to give my fucking take on it. I didn't see the end because I was already agitated. What the fuck was going on? And remind you, I didn't fully go into the military. I got a snippet, a little taste of what the military could be, and I wanted to go so fucking bad. Farthest I went was JROTC. I couldn't pass the ASVAB to save my fucking life. I tried over 6 times, and because my fucking stupid brain and the test anxiety that I was getting, I couldn't pass. Try 6 times, and then or it was just God telling me not to go, but I wanted to go, and ever since that day, ever since being in ROTC to today, I will always forever support the Army. I will always forever support the military. You know, my family was, family members was in the military. Both of my uncle and aunt was in the Navy. I think I had one Marine, right? The crayon eat one. So I didn't have a problem being in the military, right? So, and why did I not go to why did I not go, but why did I not try to go into the military? Or try the other ones is what I'm actually trying to say. So the reason why I didn't the reason why I didn't go to the other, because the school that I went to, Bryan Adams in Dallas, Texas. If you have been to Bryan Adams, then you know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? Or that part of town. Shout out to BA. Gang gang. So I went to Bryan Adams in Dallas, Texas. All right. In that school, they had JROTC, the best teachers in that fucking school was in my JROTC class. Those guys taught me to be a better person, to always keep fucking grinding, keep pushing forward, have that mentality in my head, and I never forgot it. Always, no matter how hard life got, I kept pushing. Now you know a couple times you're like, fuck, I want to die. I just want to fucking kill myself. Want to blow my fucking brains. Boom. But they gave us that mentality to keep fucking pushing, keep pushing. Like it's gonna be shit, but you can fucking get through it. And I have my weak moments, but then I push forward through, and then I finally get past it. And I'm like, yo, it's not as bad as I think it's gonna fucking be. Shout out to Sergeant Guzman, Sergeant Major Clark, and Lieutenant Colonel Brown. Colonel Brown. When I say Lieutenant Colonel Brown, that sounds fucking weird. I don't know why I said it. Colonel Brown. Shout out to them. Them guys was a big part of my life of growing up as a teenager in high school. I was in that program. That's where I met my ex-wife at. Was in ROTC. She was in there too, and that woman can fucking yell at your asshole and let you know what the fuck she's thinking about. But you know, strong, stubborn-minded people. I was kind of fucking stubborn my damn self, but I didn't have a problem following the rule, which is like right today, like when people like they say something or whatnot. Like there's one fucking guy at work. He gets mad because I don't say shit to him. Hey, can you go do this? I just go fucking do it. I don't care. Nothing. The fuck I gotta say shit for? You told me to go do this and go do it. You're up in the ranks. I listened. I went to go do it. I shouldn't. Like, why do I have to respond every 5 seconds? So, it was cool. It was cool. I love being at ROT. So like I said, I wanted to go. All right, and let me tell you the reason why. And then you're like, hey, you could have did like a special program or stuff like that for people who actually have been in the military. People who have actually been in the military, they know that there's special programs you could do, like waivers or some bullshit like that, right? So, I kept when I was in there, and like I said, I took the test 6 times, and each 6 times I failed by 2 points, right? So they finally got to the point that I was with a new recruiter in Dallas. Said, hey, you know, you've been trying. So we have a little, we have a special slot, you know, for people who keep failing the damn exam, but they keep trying, and it's obvious that you're trying to get into the military. So I'm trying to get this damn camera zoomed out. Who's property? All right. So sitting there talking to my recruiter, right? This is the recruiter that I had 2 recruiters. I had one in McKinney, Texas, and then I had another one in Dallas. So, and I know, like, I bless both of them. Like, this kid's fucking stupid. He can't pass the fucking test. I'm fucking done. I know the one recruiter in McKinney thought I just quit on him, but I had to move and go somewhere else. I didn't quit on you, bro. I moved, and because of that was like a time of struggling for me. I actually lost my phone number and everything, and phone and whatnot. So I had no numbers to call any damn body. So I basically was starting at ground zero when I moved back to Dallas with my ex. So my high school sweetheart with our 3 bratty kids. So what was I? All right, so with her, like I said, met her and what's called. She's the one that got me in ROTC. Shout out to her, like for real. That changed, like that changed my whole mindset of stuff, and also, you know, got me to like look into myself of the bullshit I've been doing lately and stuff. Like nobody's fucking perfect. You gotta evolve, and adapt, overcome, right? So, I take that shit by heart, by the way. So, he gets him. He said, "Yeah, man, I see you trying. You're trying to get into the military, stuff like that. So we actually have a program where you can get in and stuff like that." He said, "Only thing I need from you is ID, birth certificate, social security, your marriage license. Cause I was married at the time. Your marriage license. I need your school records and whatnot. And also, I need the records of you being in RTC." He said, all thing you had to do is just go to your high school and ask them for a piece of paper that you was there, how many years You was just how many years you was there, and my last rank, which I was a, I can't remember which one was higher, second lieutenant, first lieutenant. Oh no, one it was the highest one, and I was like, damn, I was like almost there at the top. I was only in ROTC for 3 years, so I joined in my last 3 years of ROTC. So I do all this right, and they telling me like, hey, you won't get these bonuses because back then they would tell you like you get bonus for fucking every damn thing. You know, you married, bonus. You was at ROTC, bonus. Depending on your rank, a little bit more bonus. It would tell you get fucking bonus for every damn thing. I was like, hell yeah, hell yeah. Uh, like I said, I'm not book smart. All right, I'm fucking not. Um, I know it's like a lot of people like, man, you are fucking smart when it comes to computer shit like that, man. That's your shit. It's because it's it's everybody. It's with something that you're interested in, that you love and whatnot. You're gonna be smart in that category. But like shit that does, you like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. You, you're going to be stupid in that category. It just happens. So, and I'm not interested in reading or anything like that. Can I read? Yes. I'm just not interested. I don't like it. It makes me sleepy. I want to go to sleep when I read. So it's the reason why I don't like it. I don't want to go to sleep. I want to stay up. So bonuses for all that. I was like, all right. So I'm doing all this, right? Doing every single thing. Meanwhile, they was gonna send me to Fort Knox. So that was infantry, right? I was gonna be on the ground. And uh I'm gonna put just talking. Hold on, because I'm just rambling in my mouth now. um I'm rambling in my mouth. Just chatting. That's what I need to put. Just chatting. Just chatting. Just that's probably what I'm gonna do. Fuck it, just chat. I ain't doing shit, bitch. I don't do shit. I do shit for you. Sports, travel, events, people, comedian, entertainment, news, education, non-profit, and animation, acting, comedy, drama, horror, threat. The fuck? Shows? There no fucking shows. Film, anime, music, pets, sports, travel, video, blogging, people in blog, people in blogs, whatever. I don't know. All right, so
Wisebot. White medium star new category. Just chatting.
it's fucking me up. All right, so the fuck was I saying? Um, so in ROTC, before I get to like the big spill, so like I said, I was in ROTC for 3 years. I was like first lieutenant. I think I was first lieutenant. I think that's the highest one. I think you get second lieutenant, then you become first lieutenant. If I'm not mistaken, which I'm probably fucking am, knowing me. Uh, oh, what? That shit don't seem right, bro. Is this it? Right here. No, you got private first class, corporal, sergeant, staff sergeant, first, sergeant first class, master sergeant, sergeant major. Why is that so fucking blind though? All right, here we go. Sergeant major, gang SGM. That was me. I was the battalion sergeant major. Shit was also I was also the commander of the color guard back then too. Um, I may show y'all like an old fucking picture of me in my fucking uniform. I don't want to give y'all my goddamn information, so I'm not gonna let y'all just see that shit, like me logging in and stuff like that. But I will show you that. So, you have to go to your photos. See if I can find this shit. So, like I said, there's the different military and stuff like that. Photos of you. God, some of these pictures are fucking old. Oh shit. Oh shit. I see you table 6. I see you table 6. 1 bottle, 2 bottle, 3 bottle, 4 bottle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. So, there go my boy Benito Ramirez Sales and Salas. But I call him Sales, and I cannot remember the white boy name to save my damn life. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I cannot remember your name, bro. But he was dope. But there's there's me. Small. This was like us after marching in the parade. Y'all march. This was after marching in the parade around Bryan Adams high school. That display looks ugly as shit. Why is it so? It's not even. It's not even that color, man. What the hell? Yeah, y'all got the bright green grass over here. Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus. Oh, that's just the. Is that gamma? Oh, it's not gamma. Is that the contrast? No, it's not the contrast. Is that the brightness? No, it's not the brightness. Is this the situation? Yeah. There you go. That's how the picture really looks. All right. I was like, golly, wow, that looks funny. All right. So, like I said, I was the commander of the color guard, and then my boy was like his second command, right? So, at this point of time, I was the battalion sergeant major. So, my ranking was right here. And then bitch. Why they always trying to show that Sean Hell fat ass cat? Uniform servant. Master Sergeant. Fuck. Why I ain't got Look, I ain't got to get shit, okay? It says Sergeant Major, Command Sergeant Major. So, why can't I just find the regular one? Sergeant Major, First Class Sergeant, Sergeant. Now, did they change that shit up? Oh, here we go. Sergeant Major, Sergeant Major of the Army, General, Lieutenant, Major, Colonel, Lieutenant Colonel. We had a Lieutenant Colonel, Captain, First Lieutenant, Second Lieutenant. Let me just put maybe they'll fucking change it up a little bit. So we had Colonel. What the fuck? Okay, private, first class, corporal, sergeant, staff sergeant, sergeant first class, master sergeant, first. What? Cadet first sergeant, master sergeant. Oh, sergeant first class. All right, first sergeant. Sergeant major. Command sergeant major. Oh, okay. I guess we did have that. So I was a command sergeant major because I remember that wreath around. And then after I got finished being the battalion, they was like, hey, we want to move you up and stuff like that, make you the S4. But for you to be the S4, you have to become a first lieutenant. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. What I'm gonna do? You are in charge of the uniforms. Fuck. But shout out to Mejares, Jari, Mejares. Shout out to him because he helped me throughout all that shit. He should have been the fucking S4. I was good at being the sergeant major. I think that my cup was overfilling and I didn't know what to do when they gave me because I had no interest in it. I was not interested of it. When they told me I was interested, I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it. And then I realized what I was doing, I'm like, fuck. And then remind you, we in fucking high school, man. I'm in high school. Why did this exit out the chat? So we're in high school and they pushing this to you and stuff like that and whatnot. So and then you actually have the military people who aren't well, like Colonel Brown and them was in the military, but they was like, man, you teaching at the school, you cool. We used to you. But you got the damn Secretary of Defense coming down here and asking us questions and shit, and you're like standing at parade risk. What's it? No, you're standing at attention. My bad. So you're standing at attention, and then they asking you all kinds of questions, and you're trying to get these damn answers in your head, like shit, shit. I think they had a gold star, a blue star, and then something else. I think either way, it was first, second, third place, right? And you got star one, star two, star three. You always want to get star one, of course. So I believe like one year we actually had the blue star, but then after that we always got back into we always had star number one, the gold star. So they always came and asked you questions, stuff like that, and my boy Miyajares, he helped me out through all that and helped me with the presentation and stuff like that. Like I had to sit up there and talk to these people that I don't fucking know. I'm still in high school and tell them what is going on and why we do the system that we do it in and whatnot. And I passed as a first lieutenant. I didn't like that, but yeah, I love being a sergeant major a lot more than being a S4 first lieutenant. So I was like, I couldn't remember exactly what that was, and I was like, man, I was like, what? I remember I was one away from being captain. I was like, man, I could have been a fucking captain. We had like a lieutenant colonel and stuff like that. It is a lieutenant colonel. Okay, I said that shit, but he was Colonel Brown. He wasn't Lieutenant Colonel Brown. So I don't. I think we had like a couple, but I was like almost a captain, but I didn't get it. I stopped at first lieutenant, which is still a high ranking. Cause there's a lot of people that even get to sergeant major or anything. So there's a lot of people that stayed at staff sergeant and sergeant first class. You had some people just stayed at sergeant, you know, and then even at private, like I think I seen like a couple privates there. The the class I was in, I was when you first start off, they put you in alpha, right? For all the new booties that come out there, you're automatically in alpha. So you're becoming alpha. Then I went to Bravo, and then when I got finished with Bravo, because Bravo was special team, they said, hey, we're moving special teams to C. So right, so I was like, all right. So then they put me in Charlie. So and then when we went to boot camp for 2 weeks, it's not 2 weeks, man. It's like 2 weeks. We was there. We was there for 2 weeks. So when we went boot camp for 2 weeks, um, I was in Delta. The Delta Dogs is what they call them. And to this day, I still hate the words "falling in love with Texas." That shit gets on my fucking nerves. And you see, I got up here. I don't like the shade. It makes me look younger than what I look like. But I also I'm one of those people that get bumps really bad when I shave. So that's like one of the reasons I don't like shaving. But they will always want you to shave all the fucking time. Shave, 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 shave. Oh, you didn't shave? Push. Hey, what's all this? What's that fuzz you got on your face? Dry shave. What? Dry shave. You didn't shave? Shave. We're finna go to competition. Dry shave. Hey, you're in uniform. Dry shave. Get in there, shave now. Just shave. Shave, 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 shave. So, I don't like shaving. You know, guess what? I'm on the fire department. I still gotta fucking shave. Fuck! So, that's the last thing I did. But in boot camp, I call it mini boot camp. 'Cause it was like boot camp. It's fucking ROTC with high school students, and they was kind of lenient. Especially that one damn school that let the kid have his fucking braids and hair down like a chick. We was like, "What? Your commander let you do that?" They said, "Yeah, man, he pretty laid back." It's like, "No, not ours." This one dude, he was trying to have a little mohawk, and he yelled at him and told him to shave that shit. No, no, you gotta cut your hair. And then everybody called him the sunshine and shit. Kept fucking with him because he didn't want to cut his damn hair. There was some things done to him that night. And just like scribe. I'm scribe. What? Hey, watch this. They fucked that dude hard because he didn't cut his hair. He left the next day. He got in the morning. He said, "I don't want to do this no more. I want to go home." Fucking Jesus, yo. He left. I was like, that's some fucked up shit. All because the dude didn't want to shave his hair. He had braids, stuff like that, and he was like, some Mexican dude. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm not fuck that. I'm not cutting my hair. I'm not shaving my hair and stuff like that." I'm like, dude, why the fuck did you join the ROTC program if you did not want to follow the rules? And not only that, like, why is your commander so fucking laid back? Like our commander, they were they was on our ass when they needed to be, which is the reason why, like, when people are grilling me the fuck out, I can take him like, all right, go as part of the fucking program. Whoop de damn do. Plus, my aunt being in the Navy, that helped too, as well. Her being in the Navy, and she was kind of grilling me out at the same time. So I was already kind of accustomed to the yelling and whatnot. So when he would grill us out and stuff like that, and you see the veins popping out his neck, he you knew you was in fucking trouble, and you just sit there and took it, and then we would practice our lieutenant. Hey, shout out to Win Win. I love that girl, so I still talk to her to this day. Win Win, Deleon, God, him and his sister was in the military. DeLuna, DeLuna, the Majares family, male and female. The Ruth family, male and female. Like I said, Win-Win. Am I forget anybody? At the time, DeLeon's girlfriend. I don't think they're married now, but if they are, both of them. All my people that was in ROTC that made that experience fucking wonderful. Thank you. But she was like in at the top, right? She didn't go to the military either. But most of the people that I mentioned, they fucking did. The Majares family, they didn't go to the military either. I don't think. And yes, we called each other by our fucking last names, and nobody, like, I barely know a couple of their first name. That's about it. But everybody else, we called each other by our last name always. Like, even in football, because like most of the guy that was in ROTC was in football, was in all the other sports. What the fuck? Did this shit just cut off on me? It did. It's like, you're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. So they made the ROTC experience wonderful. And when I loved her. Oh my god, what's the other Asian dude name? He wasn't Vietnamese. I think he was Korean. But shout out to him too. And the military ball. We were doing shit we weren't supposed to be doing in that damn thing. But hey! Get your hands off her ass! My bad. So that had us listen to the Yin Yang twins and shit. Y'all know what the hell y'all was doing. Why y'all had us listen to the damn Yin Yang Twins and tell us we can't be feeling and touching up each other and the lights go out? You know, damn way y'all wasn't gonna see them. But the military ball was cool as shit. Went there. But when she, like I said, she was at the top of the leaderboard at the time. Her and somebody else. I think the other Asian guy too, the Korean dude. She, I love her to fucking death. But at the same time, she was the type of girl like, I love you till I die. You're my boo thing. You're my babe. I love you. But when it is fucking time to get fucking serious, it is time to get serious. I will eat your asshole out if you don't fucking listen. She was that type of friend. She's like, but then after, she's like, she knew how to separate the two away. And she's like, yeah, so blah blah whatever. I was like, so you just gonna pretend like you just didn't grill me the fuck out? What the fuck is wrong with? But you get used to it. And my boss is the same damn way. Like he grilled my ass out for something, for some shit. I'm like, I didn't even do it. You drive out, y'all come out. And I was like, fuck this again. And then like 15 minutes later, why the fuck you got two knives, man? I was like, what? Just talk to me like shit didn't happen. But
Wisebot.
I understand the
1
mentality
viewers.
now.
+1. Alarm clock 31 minutes and 31 seconds.
All right. So she was that person. She would walk in front of me and then, you know, straight up. Like the first time I smiled because it was her. Is something funny to you? What? I thought we was cool. I mean, I don't think that you think I'm a joke, blah, blah. She's a short little Asian woman, okay? Vietnamese. Short little Asian woman. About to my damn chest, right underneath my boobies. Just small. Oh, since it's funny, half right. Start pushing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, push. So, got in trouble. Had to do push-ups and stuff like that. So you and she'll come and talk to you and say, "Hey, I'm sorry for grilling you out, but I had to make an example out of you. You messed up, blah blah whatever." And I was like, "It's cool." She's like, "I still love you. We're still friends and blah blah whatever." Just I was like, "Yeah, I got you.
Fun. Dot. FYI.
And to let you know, man, I loved it. Like I loved that girl back in school. Like I didn't know that like it was her when I first saw her when I went to when I first went to BA. But God, I love that woman. But now she just she's married with two twins. Her and her man, beautiful ass family. They're fucking a beautiful ass family, beautiful kids, bro. They are some great ass people. But it was just she let you know doesn't mean because we're friends and whatnot. When it's time to fucking work, it's time to fucking work. So I learned that real quick. I was like, I got you. So the next time she did it, what was blah 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 blah, ma'am? And okay, and then you get 3 questions. Shit, make sure you get that shit. They test us all the fucking time. It was like mentality to test you all the damn time. Make sure you get that shit right. You got that shit right. Then, all right, they move to the next person. And then you got that one person that you sitting there go like don't lock your fucking knees. Like you can't lock your knees. If you lock your knees, people pass the fuck out. Like we had one guy do. They tell you bend your knees just a little bit, but if you sitting there trying to stand straight up and right there, and you stressing your body out by the time they get to you. Oh shit! So don't lock your fucking knees. I actually met Benito again. Right? Yeah. Benito, I met him. We why is it showing my shit? You fuck off. Fuck off. I don't care. Fuck off. Fuck off. What the fuck? There you go. Fuck off. Alright. So I actually met Benito again in Richardson. I was trying to become a cop. And he was there too. It was fucking crazy seeing him there and shit like that. Yo! So I hope he got it. If he did, he's probably somewhere in Richardson being a police officer. Ramirez. Dude, cool as shit. Sales, cool as shit too. We all had like a lot in common, stuff like that. I was kind of tough on them when they made me become the when they may become the sergeant major and they may become the commander, like I wanted to get every damn thing right. It wasn't to be asshole towards some guys. And then like I had to start like we was in the fucking cafeteria practice and stuff like that. They fuck up, I'll do push ups. It was the same for me. Like if I fucked up, I did push ups. Like and Ramirez was the same way. He said, "Fuck! All right, hey, stop. Let me do my 10. Bam. Did your 10? All right, get back up. Start all the way over." And we one of the things that we practiced was he wanted to we have to learn how to do everything without cadence. He said, "Yep, you do it without cadence, man. That shows some good shit. Show that y'all really in harmony and stuff like that." I was like, "Cool." So we did it, and I always did the yelling. I ain't like doing it, but they wanted you to yell all the time, like yell your cadence. And what sucked was like I had to yell "fall in." So when we was at the competition, you know, we were in the football field and stuff like that. Everybody's talking and blah blah stuff like that. Fall in, and then they all started. Everybody got quiet, like what the fuck. So everybody got quiet. They started saying, and then you see the commander. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. That's not bad, young little whippersnapper. That bad, but it brings a excitement. Like yeah, I like that.
At Nakadochas 86, what's up, man?
What's up? So you can see the inspector. He's like, I like that. I like that. Yeah. Go ahead, brother. Do your thing. So we get in, and then of course when I got in, I was like just saying the commands like left wheel, right wheel. What was the other command? I cannot remember. I want to say about face when we had to turn around. It was like a weird way we had to do it while being in marching. And then having them both, these two, in the middle, just holding the flag, Sales, and I'm sorry, man, I can't remember your name, but they were marching around us. They always had to be on the outside, right? No, they was always on the inside. We was always on the outside, exactly how it is. And me and him was holding the rifle. Me and Ramirez is on the far left with the rifle, and I'm on the far right with the rifle. Okay, but in reality, he was right side, I was left. But anyway, me and Ramirez was on the armed drill team. We was like, hey, we want you to show us some stuff. You know, right? Oh, we want to be on the armed drill team, but without being on the armed drill team. Like, the fuck you talking about? Show us some moves, man. I was like, cause we want to start some routines and stuff like that. And while we in the parade and whatnot, so they showed us how to spin the rifle and everything. So I'm sitting here, I still do it to this day because it's fun and it brings back memories. Nostalgia. So I'm sitting there, we spin the rifle, do the thing, toss the rifle to each other, catch it, bag it, spin it, catch it, bang, 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 and then we start marching forward. Right? So that was like a great experience for me, ROTC, and I fucking love it. I really wish I could have went to the military, but like I said, we was in that boot camp. Some shit happened. People was arguing, bitching, and complaining and stuff like that. And then the sergeant major, the drill sergeant comes in there like, so y'all got a lot of energy on your chest. You want to fight, argue, and stuff like that. And my damn buck, barracks. So since y'all want to argue so much, and since y'all got so much energy, I'm gonna make y'all fall in love with Texas today. And we're like, what's that mean? We all just looked at it's a eerie feeling when you fuck up and then you have everybody just looks at you and you like, oh shit. He said he don't know what fall in love with Texas is, so I'm gonna show y'all. He said everybody strip down to your boxes. We're like, fuck, it's 2:00 in the morning, right? I don't know what these dudes was arguing about anyway. I think they was on fire watch. Fire watch meaning that there's two people got to stay up all damn night. One goes halfway, and then the second goes halfway for the rest of the morning. You're on fire watch. Everybody had to do fucking fire watch. No matter who you are, you had to do fire watch. There was enough time for every single person to do fire watch. Fire watch sucks. because I just want to go to sleep. I'm sitting here sleeping and whatnot, and then you get that. I think it was midnight was the switching time, or was it 2 o'clock in the morning? I can't remember, but you get that nudge. Scroggins, wake up! Fuck, man, what? It's your turn. Oh, all right. And then you gotta do stuff to wake you up. You start doing push-ups and jumping jacks. The side strata high. You start doing jumping jacks and whatnot just to keep you up, right? So these two, what reason, was fighting in the middle of the damn night, and it woke up the drill sergeant. And so we had to get in our boxers, start to do push-ups on rocks because these two dumbasses was fighting, and because then we got into more trouble because nobody told him why we was fighting. Nobody told the sergeant, the drill sergeant, why we was fighting, right? So he's pissed. Do some more push-ups since you won't tell me who the fuck was fighting. Fuck! I want to go to bed. So we do more push-ups and stuff like that. Then this motherfucker here, hey, nice shit on your brotherhood for not snitching out your brothers. Good work. Now go to bed. So we all go to bed. And then an hour later, we have to wake back up to do workout exercises and whatnot. And then another good time in our little mini boot camp. So we was having a roasting session. It was fun. It really was fun. There was a lot of people there. I want to go home. I want to go home. I just want to go home. Please, I want to go home. I don't like it here. Dude, what the fuck, man? Did you ain't been off your mom titty? It's only 2 weeks. You can't last 2 weeks. It's like day 2 and 3. Right? It's not like it's been a whole week yet. It's just been like day 2 and 3. Like, why are you crying to go home? I want to go home. It was like that. Like, we had like at least one person quit every day. Like I said, that one dude, they kept fucking with him. They kept calling him Sunshine. He fucking quit. And then this one dude, he had no choice to quit. So, like I said, it was a roasting session. We always have fun, laughing, stuff like that, doing stuff before we go to bed. They was like, man, rap. I was like, I can't fucking rap. What the fuck you mean? No. So I start rapping in Chinese, like fake Chinese and shit like that. Come to find out, I do got Chinese in my bloodline, so not racist. I was just rapping like Chinese. They was like, ah, it was going crazy. And then they was like, hey, let's start having a roast battles and shit. So they would do like your mama jokes and stuff like this. The dude said something about this dude mama, right? Like I said, we've been doing roast battles this whole entire time. Nobody knew that this dude mama was dead. Bro, you knew your mama just passed away. Why did you jump in to do the your mama jokes, right? You shouldn't have did the damn your mama jokes. You knew damn well they was cracking jokes, and every single time somebody always talk about the mama. So the dude said something about his mama. He didn't like it. Did a right hook right across around the eye socket. Hit this man so hard his eyeball popped out and
Remus
started
Raymond.
hangling.
VASK.tech.
Shit you not. Like that. Hit him so hard that his eyeball popped out. And we were like, wow! In high school, man, ain't nobody seen nothing that nasty. Shit was crazy. It was just sitting there dangling, and then you just had to push it back in. So, of course, he had to go home. Once again, we had to do push-ups because of what happened and stuff like that. But because he got punched out, he told who did it and whatnot. But we had to do fucking push-ups because of the fucking shit, because he shouldn't hit him in the damn eye. The MREs was great. I don't recommend eating the fucking Salisbury steak. I don't know what the hell that was. The Salisbury steak was like ass. It was. I had the enchiladas. I love the enchiladas. It came with a cookie too. We was allowed to eat cookies. That shit was great. The enchiladas. But that green Salisbury shit was not it. we had one guy. We was at lunch, and you had to pick one. So, hey, Salisbury steak, blah blah, enchiladas, and then blah blah blah. Make sure you get your fill your canteen up and drink it. Like, okay, cool. So you grab one. There was like a whole bunch of them. This one dude, like, we knew he was gonna get dinner, right? So he's like, man, I'm just gonna skip lunch. I'm like, why? He's like, I don't like the taste of it. It's so nasty. Like, what the fuck is it? You know me, my family gave me the nickname garbage disposal when I was a kid. You know, because I ate every damn thing. I was still always hungry. I said, fuck, I eat it. It was the green Salisbury. So I was like, I cut a little piece. I ate all of it. No, bro, I don't think that's it. Just eat everything else, but don't eat that green shit. I don't know what that is. It was horrible. I was like, oh, Salisbury, raspberry steak supposed to be red, not this green gooey shit. I don't know what the hell that is. So, we ate the MREs. MREs was great. I kind of just like to get the memory back and whatnot. I just like want to order a whole bunch of MREs from Amazon because like apparently you could just order that shit offline and get it. So people want to like know. I just want to get it because I remember exactly. I mean, because it's just part of my childhood history. So that's why I want to get one. But that supposed to be raspberry steak. It was not raspberry. It was fucking green mucus bullshit. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? What kind of steak is that shit? So I always ate the enchiladas. Enchilada was great, fantastic. Then we drink. He's like, wash it down. Make sure you drink. Drink, 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 drink. As soon as you get finished, everybody had to stand out. He's like, everybody, fall in, line up. And you just, you line up any damn where. And this is the little 2-week boot camp I was telling y'all about that I mentioned earlier. So you get the 2-week boot camp, right? Everybody fall in and stuff like that. You give y'all an idea. You wake up 5 o'clock in the morning to go eat breakfast, right? Well, I think you wake up like 4:30 or something. And then at 5 o'clock you go eat breakfast. So you over here chowing down. At 8 o'clock you're eating. So from 5 to 8 working out. 8 o'clock you're eating. 8 to noon working out. Noon you're eating. Noon to I think 7, 8, or anywhere of those, you're working out. And then from 7 or 8, you're eating. And then from 8 to closing, right? It's time to take a shower. It's called relax time. So, give me a second, Cap. I'm telling a story, and I'm on stream.
Oh, well, let me pull up the stream so I can hear a story.
So, from 7 to 8, you're eating, right? And then from 8 to I'm pretty sure it was 8 that we ate dinner, and then from 8 to 10 is when it was shower time, right? So you get in your shower, and then by 10 o'clock you need to be in bed. You do that shit all the way over again at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. It's the reason why I fucking hate waking up early. So giving you an idea of how my 2 weeks went in little mini boot camp in ROTC. So we're sitting there, we get finished eating goofy looking ass canteens from the army, but apparently fucking Coast Guard and Space Force got fucking water bottles, fucking bitches. We had to drink out these nasty ass canteens. It could have had black mold in that shit and killed you, but they didn't fucking tell you. They just told you to drink. Then they'll tell you to line up. Everybody lined up in I think it was like 5 rows. I think it was like 5 by 5, basically. I'm not sure. It could have been more than that. It could have been 6 by 6. But anyway, the point is they made you line up. Everybody spread out arm width. All right, they tell you get your canteen out. You hold your canteen. You open that bitch up. And then he said, hold it right in front of you. And then he went one by one, turn it upside down. You turn it upside down. Every single time. Everybody was turning it upside down. The reason why they made you turn it upside down because there was at a certain time Like you got used to it. You know, you're like, hey, I need to drink this water before this time because that's when they do canteen checks. And if any water drops on the soil, they are going to make you do push-ups for wasting water. even though, even though the sergeant was the one that told you to turn it upside down to see if any water comes out, he is going to make you do push-up for wasting water on his soil. So it was bullshit, and not to mention, it wasn't just you was gonna do a push-up, you and everybody else gonna do push-up, which pissed everybody else off, which made you get your ass whooped at the end of the night for not drinking your damn water. Like, bro, you knew the shit was coming. Drink your fucking water. It's not that hard. Drink the shit. And so we always had to do push-up if you did drink your water, but then people started getting used to it. And the whole reason why of drinking your water is because they did not want you to dehydrate while you're out there in the hot ass sun. Like I had heat blisters all over me. There was a girl that I liked that was in the camp with us too. By the time we got finished, she had heat blisters all around her eyes and around her lips and a whole bunch on her hands. Like that's how bad the heat was when we was out there. So, and speaking of girls, like yes, there was girls there, but they was on the other side of the field, and I don't know what. I don't know what the fuck it is. They said that they put something in the food so that way you couldn't get horny or even think about girls. But I was talking to a buddy. He said, "No, man, they don't put nothing in the food. It's just you're so fucking tired, you ain't thinking about getting ass." So it's like, all right, touche. That makes sense. But yeah, there was a couple of guys that tried to run to the other side where the girls was at to try to get them some feel, and they got kicked out. So, but I did go through the little mini boot camp system, and I did graduate from that mini boot camp. It was fun to me. Like I said, we had people whining and crying. They wanted to go home. People got sent home because of stupid shit they did. Uh, the one thing that I thought was fucked up because I'm black, man, shit happens. I'm not going in the woods. You hear stories about white people going in the woods get fucked up all the time. So the adults thought it was like, hey, we finna take you far out, place you in the woods, find your way back home. We're like, fuck. So we're sitting there trying to figure out how to get out of the damn woods. Now, the thing is, if you did what you were supposed to do before summer came up, because what the fucking school got out at January, February, March, April. Yes. So school got out like in April, because I remember because my ex birthday's in April. So school got out in April. So you had all that school time plus before you got to June and July, right? Because that's when the camp was. So before you got there, you had time to learn the fucking compass, and all this shit. Like that's why I said like I appreciate my my sergeant major, Sergeant Guzman, and Colonel Brown. Like they helped us, got mentally prepared for what was going to happen in the mini boot camp, and to be prepared when we go to the damn military if we decided to. Because a lot of our guys went straight to the military right after high school, and they got that bonus because they was in ROTC in their ranks. So they helped us a lot, and so I was already with somebody that was in my group. And when I seen my teacher and stuff like that, they said, "Hey," he said, "Yeah, y'all doing good? Y'all having fun?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm having a fucking great time." And then the other kids who Sergeant was kind of laid back, they was kind of nervous and scared, like I don't know what to do. He was like, "Calm the fuck down." And I was like, "Hey, we did this before. I know somebody that went to my school knows the damn shit. Like they weren't gonna send you to boot camp not knowing any damn thing. If you didn't know, then it was like you're not fucking going to the boot camp." So I had somebody, and then everybody would just follow our leads, and it was like we got to go such and such and whatnot. They gave you like a big ass list, and you had to go through bit by bit and stuff like that. The only one I remember that we had to do that was on the list was they said you are trapped in a spaceship right? Everything is burning down, blah blah yada yada. Your only escape is to the vent at the top. Each member must go over, get into the vent to survive to pass this course, right? And so he's like, all right, cool. And then we all stopped and we all looked at that one person. He said, why y'all looking at me? Like, bro, because you the biggest, right? You the fattest. We have to lift you over first. You're not going to be able to pull yourself over. So we all got underneath him and pushed him over. And then he fell hard because he had, like, in a real scenario, you can't just like go on the other side of the wall to catch him. So he had to try to land by himself. But we pushed his big ass over the wall. And so, and all it was like two strings coming down, and then there was a bar, and you basically had to go over the bar. But there was like little stuff like that, and the whole entire time we did not know that the instructors was out there in ghillie suits watching us the whole entire time. Like they had eyes on us the whole entire time. But my people who didn't make it, they did go out there to get them because they was taking too long and whatnot, and they had the perimeter surrounded just in case like you went out too far. And they told you like, hey, no, you need to go back that way. So, excuse me. So, we did make it, and we passed that one and whatnot. So, that was that was great. So, now, God, I got like something in my damn throat. I don't know what the hell it is. Now, make a full back circle. What I was talking about before was that I just had to give y'all like a good backstory of my ROTC experience. So now I'm trying to go to the military, but I'm dumb as a box of rocks. I couldn't pass the damn ASVAB test. I took it 6 times, right? Then that's when they finally tell me, it's like, hey, you know, you try 6 times, you're failing by 2 points every time, but we have, but he said, but you're still failing, but it's only by 2 points. Because you're so close and whatnot, we have a special program for people like you who can't just pass the ASVAB but who only failed by like a couple points, which is crazy because every time I took the practice test, I made like a 90. But every time I took the real test, and the test is at 9, like the practice test they give you is 30 minutes, but when you actually go up there to take the damn ASVAB test, it's a fucking 9-hour test. Like fuck you, I'm stressed the hell out trying to remember shit and whatnot, and I can't remember. Fuck me. So he's like, we'll blah blah whatever stuff like that. So like I said, all the stuff that I had to get my driver's license, I had to get my social security, I had to get my birth certificate, I had to get that I wasn't my papers that I was in ROTC, my last rank, which was a second lieutenant, right? Nope, I lied. First lieutenant. Dumbass. So I was my last rank was first lieutenant when I got out. I was okay. So I think I was gonna be a what they call a E3 or E2, one of those. I was gonna be one of those when I got out of boot camp. And like I said, they were gonna send me straight to Fort Knox. So I got all the paper. Oh, and my marriage paper because I was married at the time. I was gonna get a bonus for that too. Bonus for being married. Bonus for having kids, and then bonus for my rank in ROT. So I was like, fuck yeah, banking. I'm not gonna be poor no more. I could actually live. I mean, I know I wasn't gonna be rich, but I wasn't gonna be poor. Like I actually could fucking afford a meal and not have to worry about skipping days and shit, you know? So get all the paperwork. I give it to him. And he's about to say, he said, yeah, we're going to see you to Fort Knox. I mean, I was going straight to infantry. They was going to put me out there to shoot people in their face and to be shot at. I was a fucking pawn. So, they was going to put me out there in infantry. Going straight to Fort Knox. I don't know where Fort Knox is at. Where's Fort Knox? Where? Well, wait. If I can spell. There it is. There it is. Mystery of Fort Knox. Fort Knox is the United States Army illustration in Kentucky. They were gonna see me in Kentucky. south of Louisville and north of Elizabethtown. It is a adjacent to the United States Billion Depository. It is used to house a large portion of United States official gold reserve. Really, they had money out there, huh? But yeah, they was gonna send me the. I didn't know that. But they, but yeah, they was gonna send me at was to Fort Knox. Anywho, so they was gonna send my black ass out there, and he made me sign papers. Like, all right, sign this paper right here, sign this paper here, sign this paper here, here. We get to the last paper, the paper that actually matters. Okay, and he say, "Hey, once you sign this paper, you will be leaving." And I said, "When?" He said, "Next Tuesday is the date that you're leaving to go." I was like, okay, let's do this. I was excited. Like I said, I've been at ROTC for 3 years. I kind of like mentally prepared for this a little bit. Like I said, being at ROTC gives you a taste of it. It's like having that it's like somebody's like, "Hey, just taste it a little bit, just see if you like it." You get a little, you know what, I like that. Let me have the whole piece. So that's what I was basically doing. As soon as I was about to sign the paper, and then the sergeant major, his sergeant major came out of nowhere. Like, this dude was not in the office at first. He yelled his name. He said, "Hey, hold on before you sign it, because I have to watch you sign it." I was like, "All right." He goes there and talks to his sergeant major and stuff like that, and he comes back to me. He said, "Hey," he said, "you went to a reconnection school?" I was like, "Yeah, to catch up to graduate early or to graduate on time school." I said, "Yeah, I went to that school." He's like, "Fuck." He said, "I can't take you." I was like, "What? Why?" He said, "Because you did not graduate from a quote unquote regular school, like a private school or a public school. Because I did like if you homeschool, I don't think they'll take you. I think you have to do like a test or something like that." So he said, "Because you did not actually graduate from Bryan Adams, you actually went to a reconnection school afterward. You cannot go to the military." And I was bummed too, cause that's like the one thing like that's at the top of my list that I regret to this day, that I did not go to the military. But like I said, I tried 6 times, and that was the time they were sending everybody to Afghanistan and stuff like that, supposedly to fight for our country, when we really was fighting for fucking oil. Um, and I think that was God telling me, "Hey, I don't want you to go, because you're gonna get fucked up. It's not your time, bro. I got other plans for you." So I was gonna go, but to this day, man, like I said, I still love the army. I still love the experience I had in ROTC. Fantastic. I still believe that Army is the best, and I believe that Marines still eat crayons. Nothing you could, it's nothing you can fucking tell me. But for people who don't understand the hatred between the Marines and the Army people, it's like big brother, little brother. They talk shit all the time, and they're fighting, but don't jump in the middle of it, because you think you're finna stop a fight, then they're gonna start whooping your ass. It's one of those things. So um, it was good, and then because you got the seamen, the Navy likes to suck dick and whatnot. They're gay as fuck, and then you got the Coast Guard, who is like, they have no fucking clue, and then the fucking what's his face? What's their face? Air Force. Them motherfuckers, they get AC working out conditions, eating great steaks and stuff like that, and sleeping in hotels, while the Army and the Marines got to sleep on dirt. uh, so they're known for being high class, smart, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it was good times. I really wish I could have went. I wanted to be a sniper. That's my favorite. Like, I hate guns. Like, I hate guns with a passion. But there's something about a sniper rifle that speaks to me. and I wanted to do that. And they was like, "You mind shooting people in the face?" Fuck no, let's do it. Like I said, I was in that group of kids and students when we got into RTC and stuff like that. We was like playing. We always planning on like going to the military. It's like, hell yeah, let's fucking do it. I want to blow some shit up. Now we did the fire range and stuff like that, which we had to stop using real ammunition because at another school, not the school I was at another school, they was using live ammunition. They was using these fucking rifles, bullets like the real fucking long ones. We were just using like pellets, but the pellets still hurt and still could kill you, so you still can't walk in front of it. So the kid was walking. No, he got finished what he was doing. He didn't yell ceasefire, and the other kid like had his muffs on, and he wasn't paying attention because he wasn't supposed to be. He was supposed to be zoned in and focused on the target. Kid walks up, as right he was shooting, went straight in his head, and he died. And so after that, they made a rule of nobody is allowed to use live ammunition. So they stopped using the guns, period. Like nobody was practicing, but they was like, to get y'all to go, we just can't use live ammunitions anymore and stuff like that. So they had to go to like real soft stuff. I was like, fuck. But that it was kind of traumatizing that, kid got destroyed because of not following the instructions that the commander gave us. And this is one of the things, like, if you do not follow the details, you not following the details can end your life. And in the military, that is like a true statement. And we wasn't even in the military. We're in the training program, and not following instructions will get you hurt. And just like when we, like I said, we was at that boot camp for 2 weeks. We had people breaking their wrists, breaking their arms, and stuff like that. So there was a lot of stuff that we couldn't do. But I remember that one tall ass pole we had to climb up and then climb down. That shit was funny and fun. Oh, my mama keep calling me. Block. Show me no damn notifications. So like I said, it was fun. I had great experience. I had with my boys and everything like that. It was awesome. Awesome blossom. I loved it. Love every bit of it. I definitely would do that again. And like I said, that's like where I met. Like it was the norm to, like, if you in there, you date somebody else that's already in there, and that's what a lot of people did. A lot of people just date the person, like date another a ROTC girl and stuff like that. They end up getting married later on and stuff like that. And exactly what I did. Like I said, she just liked to fight and she was yelling and all that stuff and whatnot. And so, but swear we just fucking kids didn't know how to communicate, but it's nice seeing that again. That's a good picture. I had another picture. Oh, here it is. It's right here. Right here, right beside it, mate. So, there's the other one. There's me again. Commander's always on the left. What? 3 comments. It must be somebody I'm not friends with no more. Because I don't see their comment. It says 2 comments, but it's not showing the comment at all. So, this is, I think we were just at the football game. Because, like, at the beginning of the football game, please stand up for the flag. And then, I think it was parade risk that we had to do. And then I had to yell present flags, order flags. I cannot remember the commands. Like, all right, that was like over fucking 16 years ago. So, no. Yeah. It was over 16 years ago. So, like, I'm not gonna remember that because I didn't do it every single day. There's some stuff that I do remember, some stuff I don't. But yeah, present arms, order arms. Yeah. So we would present arms. Had a rifle, click, 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 and I said something about the flag. Then we all did I pledge allegiance to the flag, and then I told him pull the flag back up. Order arms. Left face. Oh, it was about face, and we had to do our deal, and then we walked out and whatnot. So that was cool. Like, I guess I remember some stuff. There's some stuff I don't remember. And then my daughter was like, I think I want to join the military. No, you don't. No, you do not. Child, I love you, but you know. I think it would help her a lot. She would definitely become she would be definitely, like, it would help her with her characteristic as a great person and stuff like that. But she is so timid that I'm afraid that she'll come home there and break her. But as far as I remember, the military now is, I don't want to say weak. I don't want to say weak. They're not as hardcore strong as they are now.
我们已经习惯打倒。
Now that I got finished with my story and stuff like
一声
that,
道，是一
and I
句
saw
承
this
诺。
video. It's the reason why we're watching this video.
一方前准备完毕，
Cat playing Avengers. Playing Avengers with him. Getting there, did it.
一
I
声
saw
道，
this part. I just didn't see the end.
是一
Like
种歌
so
声。
far, I like China's ad.
一声道，
It's no not because I like
是
Asian
一次崇
ladies.
拜。
It's because they ad seemed pretty cool. Russia ad seemed pretty cool too. But it seemed like we train killers. We want you to go kill people. That's the gist I got out of that. Like they's like, hey, look at all these damn tanks, these helicopters. We got people on the front line ready to shoot you in your face. We ain't scared. That's what China looks
我
like.
们用生命扛起
That's why our
使
shit is
命，
made in China.
我们用忠诚筑起长城。改革强军，
That's a lot of
征
tanks,
途
bro.
如虹。
I know the
历史
our military we got a lot more.
改革创新与时俱进，是人民军队不断发展的。
Bro, you used to get bitched out a lot. Now they say like you can't even, like they can't even bitch at the damn soldiers anymore without getting a damn
人
complaint and
民
getting
军队的
fired.
胜利来自
So
改革创新。
America is becoming weak, bro. So fucking bullshit. You used to get yelled at all the damn
我
time.
召唤，我必到。
It was called
一
accountability.
声道，
You fucked up, you getting in trouble, and then your teammates gonna get in trouble too because they should have made you hold accountability to your actions.
Это первый день твоей новой жизни. То, что было вчера, не имеет значения. То, кем ты был прежде, уже никого не волнует. Теперь важно то,
I had a girlfriend,
кем ты
had my
будешь
friends.
сегодня.
Life was great.
Что ты знаешь о себе. На что ты способен.
Why these motherfuckers
Вопросы
jacked?
могут остаться без ответов, но
They
разве
really
ты сможешь
kill.
потом спокойно спать? Узнать себя, познать границы своих возможностей. К черту
Oh,
границы.
BUN.
Ты готов ломать
Dot.
себя до изнеможения.
I don't miss this at all, bro.
Здесь боль закаляет. Шрамы, повседневность. Это ты решил себе что-то доказать. Командир здесь только для того, чтобы ты мог увидеть в нем врага. Потому что без врага нет боя, а без боя нет победы. Но на
That
самом
boy was
деле,
locked and loaded.
главный враг — это ты. Вчерашний ты. Твоя задача — выследить врага, догнать его, превзойти, стать лучше, чем он.
If you wanna
и
kill
вернуться
something,
назад.
That
Победителем.
right there be like, yeah.
Потому что завтра
The other was
первый
kind of
день твоей
inspiration, like,
новой
hey, we would
жизни.
teach you to do some good shit. This is the American one. Bro, I have not paused this fucking video not once. Not once have I not paused this video because China ad for the military looks great, and then Russia ad looks great too. Basically, if I was looking at it, like if that was American, it would be Army and the Marines. That's how I feel about those two ads. Why is it cartoon The Calling?
This is the story of a soldier who operates your nation's Patriot missile defense systems.
Why did they make it? Why did they make it
Begins in
cartoony?
California.
In
With a
California.
little girl raised by
That's Grand
two
Theft
moms.
Autos. She got two moms. Emma. Why does that matter though? Like why would her story? Oh, let me.
Although I had a fairly typical childhood, took ballet, played violin, I also marched for equality. I like to think I've been defending freedom from an...
So this is an ad for, hey, if you gay, bisexual, asexual, all that, transgender and stuff like that. That's who they're trying to get. They was like, hey, the military. That's what I'm assuming. They basically saying the military does not care what your sexuality is. We want you to join. I'm assuming that's what it is. And believe it or not, the military never gave a fuck in the first place. they had a policy. It was called "Don't Ask, Don't Tell." We're not gonna ask you if you're gay. We do not give two shits that you're gay. We just want you to do the job how we want you to do the job. You're going to listen. Your ass belongs to us. Figurative, not literally. So there was a lot of gay people that was in the military, but they did not care at all. They're like, I don't want to know that you're gay. It doesn't matter. Can you shoot a rifle? Can you listen? Can you follow directions? If you can do all of those, then hell yeah, you could join the military. That's what that shit was about. But now because we're all so fucking timid and we can't say certain things, we get our feelings hurt all the damn time. This is what this shit is. Fuck.
early age. When I was 6 years old, one of my moms had an accident that left her paralyzed.
Oh,
Doctor
damn.
said she might never walk again. But she tapped into my family's pride to get back on her feet, eventually standing at the altar to marry my other mom. With such powerful role models, I finished high school at the top of my class.
Hey, her mom was
Then
thick.
attended UC Davis, where I joined a sorority full of other strong women. But as graduation approached,
Sound like a
I
sexist
began feeling
already.
that I
Alright,
hated
whatever.
so much in life. A sorority girl stereotype. Sure, I'd spent my life around inspiring women, but what had I really achieved on my own? One of my sorority sisters was studying abroad in Italy. Another was climbing Mount Everest. I needed my own adventures, my own challenge. And after meeting with an army recruiter, I found it. A way to prove my inner strength and maybe shatter some stereotypes along the way.
There's no stereotypes.
I'm U.S. Army Corporal Emma Malone Lord, and I answered my calling.
You didn't have a calling. Fuck! You basically, it basically was, hey, all my friends are doing cool shit. I want to do cool shit too. The only thing I can think of, let me join the military. There's no stereotype. Like, I need to know if there is one, but there's legit no stereotype. Like, you know how many gay, lesbian people that we had in ROTC and everybody knew? But the thing is, you don't say shit. Whatever happens in your personal life is your personal life. Nobody give two shits. And this ad basically making it seem like, hey, it is okay for you to be gay or whatever and come join the military. Bitch, it was okay before. And it should stay the same way it is. Don't ask, don't tell. I don't care if you're straight. I don't care if you're gay. That is your personal. Whatever happens to you on your personal time, cool. What I need to know is, can you shoot this rifle? Can you follow directions? Can you go drive a tank when I need you to drive a tank? I need you to do military stuff. And you being gay has nothing to do with the military, or being bisexual, or having a lesbian moms. That has nothing to do with the military. She didn't have a calling. She basically said that she didn't know what to do because all her friends were doing cool stuff. She needed to do something cool too. And then out of nowhere, I'm gonna talk to my Army recruiter. It's like, hey, that sounds like, hey, I was bored at the house, and the only thing I saw pop on TV was like, hey, you should join the Army. She's like, I did it, and I ended up liking it. Oh, we getting fucking soft. We getting soft. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Extreme world-class soccer.
Shut up!
On a variety.
Pause this damn thing. I'm just playing this damn game. I don't like that at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm used to the hard, needy, greedy, bust your knuckles, bust your ass off, working, yelling in your face, push you to your limit. I'm old school. Like what they say, like if you had a damn problem, what y'all do? Y'all go box that shit out. And then once y'all got finished, you shook hands, you move on. That's how it used to be. Now it's like, oh, you can't touch each other. You can't yell at the cadets no more. I thought I saw like a couple of military guys talking about that. Like you can't yell at the cadets. They get mad, frustrated. Like you serious? Like, hell yeah, we serious. Can't yell at them damn cadets. They're right up there complain on you. You be sitting there looking like a little bitch. And these dudes be getting fired because of it. He made me do extra push-ups. I don't like it. You know what this shit reminds me of? It's like, I'm going to go tell my mom on the teacher because you made me do extra stuff because I didn't want to do the stuff I wanted to do in the first place, or because I didn't want to listen to you. That's what that reminds me of. Golly.
That's all, man. Sitting here, and next thing I couldn't hear you. My headset just stopped picking you up. It was just like,
oh yeah, I do that. It does that sometimes. It said, "Hey, you ain't talking." Yeah, I'm like, hey, what? Oh man,
I'm right here.
I'm so fucking mad. I'm so mad.
Wait, mad.
I just watched the Army's ad to get people to join the Army, and it was basically dog shit. I don't fucking like it. Like, you saw China ad, it was hard, needy, greedy stuff. It was like, yeah, we got the number, we got tanks and stuff like that, we got power, but also we got smarts and intelligence, and it shows like men and women can do this, and so forth, so forth. Russia was like base marine shit, kill, 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 kill. If you want to kill some shit, come to us. So I was like, yeah, and then you get to United States Army. Their ad to get people to recruit people, it's a damn animation ad, and it's like the calling, whatever. Like, all right, it's an animation of a girl. Basically, it tells you her life story, right? Of her being young, her having two moms. Her mom got to a bad car accident. That her mom was able to walk again, to walk down the aisle to get married to her other mom. That all her friends was doing cool shit. And then she was like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. All my friends are doing this and stuff like that, blah, blah, whatever. And just out of the blue, she's like, I'm going to go talk to my Army recruiter. I joined the Army. That was my calling. And that was the end of the damn ad. I was like, what the fuck did any of that have to do with the damn military? Like, I understand they're saying, hey, if you're gay or whatever, you can join the military. We would take anybody. But the thing is, the military been having gay people in the military for I don't know how fucking long. It was the don't ask, don't tell policy. Meaning like that is your personal.
They wanted you to be. They wanted you to be secretly gay. Like, hey, it's your secret. Don't say nothing to nobody, and we won't say nothing to you. It's your secret.
Yeah, it was always like, like motherfucker, we know you gay. You twitching around here and shit. We don't give a fuck. Long, can you do that?
No, we can't know you gay. They remember they say, hey, don't ask, don't tell, which means if we find out that you are, We'll kick
No,
you
no, no,
out.
no, no, no. It wasn't.
But as long as we don't find out you are, we won't let you. We won't do nothing about it.
Yeah, it wasn't that. Like that they found out. Like if you know how you could just look at somebody like, bitch, you gay. Like they knew that the person was gay, but as long as nobody said anything, they didn't care because it was like that's your personal private life. I don't need to know what's going on in your private life unless it's hurting the United States military. So whatever you do in your private life, cool. If you sucking dick on your private time, okay. Just don't suck dick around us, and we better not find out. That was it.
Right.
It's the same thing as just heterosexual people getting caught having sex. They got kicked out of the military too. So like, cause we had people in that went to the military that like you know they was fucking gay or lesbians. It was like there was no doubt about it, but you went in. And now it's because like they was like I'm trying to break the stereotype, and she said I'm trying to break the stereotypes along the way. I'm like, but you haven't said anything that you accomplished by being in the military. Basically, what I heard was a sob story of your life, and nothing about that made me say I want to join the military. That shit seemed like it's cool. When I saw the army, when I saw the Chinese military, I was pumped. I was like, yeah, let's fucking go. When I saw the Russian ones, I was like, yeah, that dude's a stone cold killer. He's ready to shoot somebody in their face. That dude looked like I would shoot my mama to protect my country. I was like, dang. But then you see this one, it was like all happy and giddy and whatnot. It made it seem like we're weak. That's what it is. When you like and the military.
I hear you. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, how about this? It did come off as it probably did come off as like, hey man, is America weak? Or we
but the thing,
so much killing and murder.
We
as Americans, like we do it. We just the picture we paint is we do it while looking like Mr. Rogers. And, but at the same time, whenever them countries and so on be talking about how American come over here and they killed our women, killed our children, did all these different things,
yeah, but
and so on, like they not making it up. They saying no, literally they came in here and they had their goal to say we got to get Bob. Well, getting Bob means we got to take out this whole civilian. Yeah, all right, go for it.
Yeah.
And we'll blame whoever else.
But one of the things like what I'm saying is that not only is it's the ads, but it's how they're training new soldiers now. Like if a new soldier felt like he's being disrespected and the commander is pushing him too hard, stuff like that, he can write a complaint and that commander would get fired. I'm like, what the fuck? When did they have so much power? Like if you started shit, like I was like one of my experience. Every time somebody got in trouble, they was like, oh, you don't want to fucking listen? Everybody get outside now. Push, push. And you just sit there doing push-ups. And while singing. And you had to like it. If you act like you didn't like it, he's like, oh, I guess y'all don't like what I'm doing. Push some goddamn more. Soon as you get your ass up, let's go for a run. We like, fuck it. We're out here in our boxes in the damn cold. It's just what it was. But now, if they were to do that now, then somebody could go up like, they made us do push-ups when we didn't even do anything and stuff like that. They was hazing us and whatnot. It's becoming weak. It's not strong soldiers anymore.
I don't know, man. Like, cause I know people who still go and who still in, and I get what you're saying.
It aggravates the fuck out of me.
Saying what they're saying, what they used to do. Cause what happened to my cousin was they lined everybody up and they hazed them. They said you made a mistake, line up everybody, and they would go and everybody had a chance to just punch them as hard as they could.
Yeah, everybody got that ass whooping.
Do this, and they said okay. Then the drill sergeant came over and just began to wail on them as hard as he could. And he said the next time we're gonna go ahead and do this again and something like that. So they went ahead and they started to cut back on the hazing. They would go ahead and say, I'm gonna put you in the room with a faulty gas mask. I'm gonna put you in the room or something like that. Like we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna like, hey, we're gonna show you what it feels like to be rewarded. So that way you'll know what these things is like, blah blah blah. They were doing hazing. They had all the different people. So they did cut back on the, because they kind of turned a blind eye. In the same way you had that are unnecessarily You know what I mean? Like they're.
I guess
Like,
I'm just
damn,
old
dude,
school,
you don't need to
man.
be you don't need to be a cop. They got the same people that said that you don't need to be a cop that says you don't need to be a drill sergeant, dude, because the things that you're doing is beyond humane.
Yeah, but
So they did have some of that because my cousin went through a lot of that right there.
yeah, there's a lot of that. It was fucked up, but now it's to the point to where now, just like how it is today's society. You say one little thing, oh, you hurt my feelings, I'm getting you canceled, or I'm getting you fired and stuff like that, or I'm suing you because my feelings was hurt. And the only thing you told the person was like, you need to shut your dumb ass up. That was it. So not like drill sergeants can't even do their damn jobs right because everybody won't be catching their fucking feelings, and now now we gonna be some little pussy ass military people because we don't know how to fucking take instructions any damn more. Because I don't like how you saying it.
But we the most lethal killers on the planet.
Yeah, because the old school guys.
Nah, the new school people, dude.
Man, I don't
remember the new. They think about it, man. Like they said that, hey, you want to like you said, China and them is making a video saying, oh man, this dude looked like a killer. This dude looked like a killer. That's a video. You know what I mean? Like, we so bad they don't show us doing it anymore. They just say, come be a patriot.
And then you can't even fucking fight anymore.
Support your country.
That's the shit that pissed me off. You can't even fight anymore. Like, you know how like so back in the day, if you and somebody had beef, y'all fought that shit out, you got your ass whooped, you shook hands, and you go on about your way. You know, if you was still mad, it's all right, cool. Get better. We'll run that shit again tomorrow. You can't even
right.
But you can't do that no more. Like soon as that person start talking shit, oh yeah, I'm beating your ass after class, just fucking wait. Yes, drill sergeant, he was threatening to beat my ass and blah blah whatever. Even though you started the shit, you can still go tattletale on me and then I get kicked out of the military or I get in trouble or get a mark. That's bullshit. This weak ass people.
Well, I know what you mean, dude. I don't see us. Honestly, the only thing I see, we are the most lethal killers on the planet. Like we do it in such a way that no other military dares to challenge us at all. When we hear about soldiers killed, we over here like, hey, what happened, dude? We lost 4 Marines. You know what I mean? Like they'll be like, we lost 4 Marines. When what? Whenever we went over here and did this, blah blah blah, and they were like, "Dude, I can't believe
all of them.
Goddamn Avengers, bro. We go up in there and we come out and say we don't leave survivors. We don't. We are.
No,
precise, lethal.
I truly
lethal group.
Yeah, I know that the military is like got some lethal ass dude, but I truly believe because it's the old heads that's still there, and then there's still some people who got some of that old head mentality. But man, I'm scared. 50 years to 100 years from now, what the fuck is gonna happen to our military because all these little soft-hearted people, like people can't take yelling anymore.
So let's say that you go ahead and you put.
I'm crying over this shit.
Soft people in charge, right? And that soft person, like the old school way of ruining you, says we lined you up, we tied you to a tree, we beat you with some soap, we left you out all night long, we taught you a lesson. The new school way says like we did something to you that's so bad that you basically don't need therapy for the rest of your life and you messed up, you're done. Like we've ruined you generationally. You know what I mean? It's like it's the mind game more of saying that, you know, because basically like you said, the old school guys, they just go ahead and beat you and do this and yell at you and so on, right? But like a woman doesn't necessarily beat you. A woman goes ahead and poisons your food for 20 years, making your body crippled and making your organs don't work no more. You know, that's how the new school evil is. Like the one bomb that I hate that we drop in America is the Hellfire. Is the Hellfire bomb. The Hellfire bomb, you know, that when they drop it and they go ahead.
That being said, if you were out and about, time and place for certain phone conversations should not be in the middle of the store
if it's like secretly whatnot, that like I understand that, but I'm just saying like the mentality of the whole point of it was to build strength and character. And if you can't take a ass chewing, I'm not even talking about like being hit and assaulted, like simply getting yelled at because you fucked up, and then now the drill sergeant gets in trouble for yelling at you. Like, that's crazy to me. And like I said, I feel the same way. It's just like when people they want to talk shit, and then as soon as you want to fight them, they want to sue you. I'm like, you started this whole mess, and now you want to try to sue if I touch you. You know, you will talk about me, talk about my family, how they're disappointed in all this, and now I'm ready to whoop your ass. I sue you if you touch me. I'll sue you. Like, what? This shut the fuck up. If you that scary, shut up.
The one bomb that we drop a lot that they don't talk about is the Hellfire bomb. And that when like you said, like we got guns, we got this, we got that. When we drop the Hellfire bomb, basically it just drops, it sucks all the oxygen out of like miles. So anybody who's sitting here, the air is sapped out of their lungs. And something like that, and then we just go in there, walk in, clean up, get who we get, do what we want to do.
You know what?
Like that's like
damn,
dude, you went ahead and just dropped the bomb that removed air.
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
But
why would we go in there and shoot anybody?
But that's old school people, though, man. I'm telling you, man, we're gonna be right beside Japan making Hello Kitties.
I don't know, man. I mean, like
I'm scared in 100 years.
Country, we're the most ruthless country out there.
Yeah, but that's our past. Like, I bet how we made people mentally, and now, like, if you try to instruct somebody on what to do and they don't like it and they felt that you've been disrespectful to them, you didn't touch them, you didn't hit them, you just yelled. Now your job is in jeopardy just because you yelled at the person. Now you can't yell anymore. So you're pleading and asking this person, hey, can you please follow instruction so that way we can do whatever. And then they start acting like little bitches. They don't like it. And my thing is, you knew like, hey, when you get into the military, it's gonna be an ass chewing, gruesome experience, but it's gonna build you as a person. Like, why would you go to the military just to be a little bitch about it and then want to try to get everybody fired? That's what aggravates the hell out of me.
But wouldn't that be the same thing if we said that, like we said, parents today are weak because they don't beat their kids? You know, old school parents used to beat the life out of their kids, and that showed strength, and that's why these kids today is weak, because parents don't beat their kids like they used to. You know what I mean? And we say,
hey, some of these kids do need their ass whooped. Some people
need their ass whooped,
some
it don't mean that we should go back to whooping ass just because we say that way we ain't gonna raise a society of weak people. You know what I mean? Like, so I think that the drill instructor, we used to say that I want you to fear me, and we lived off of fear more than we lived off of respect. And if we can get them to respect us or respect that drill sergeant, if you can earn his respect, then it says that, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and do whatever, blah blah blah, for like that. But you're right, that the old school drill sergeant, just like football, you know, you hear them old school football players saying, I couldn't play in today's game. We used to be able to bite people's finger off in the pot, you know, like that. And we can't even do that no more. It's like they want you to actually play football. You know, but they say that, dude, we would have took Tom Brady and put him on his neck. We would have had illegal hits and this and that and blah 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 to get him out the game. They say, but we can't do that no more, so we wouldn't have made it. That's what you hear all those old school guys saying.
I can't say shit. I'm in that era too, so.
But
I'm in that.
I do feel what you said though. When you say like, you know, I have no idea what type of futures in front of our folk. I do feel you, but dude, we are like let's take China for example, right? Like you said, China's military, they got a good military. They got different things. They got nothing on America. What they got is numbers, this and that, and so on. But we end up killing the whole planet. Like America's the kind of like we're the country. Let me give you this one example. America, for example, if China came over and said, like, basically when people surrendered and they said, hey, if you don't do this, we're gonna drop another bomb. And Japan said, okay, we surrender. Right? The Nazis went ahead and said, hey, Hitler's gone, blah blah blah. Okay, we surrender. Germany surrendered, blah blah blah. People, America's not surrendering. We will make this planet dust before we say, okay, we lost this war. We're now under French rule, or we're under Chinese rule. America, that's the kind of villain. When I say that, who America, they say that, dude, we can't
America
have it, nobody
could.
can. We will
Fuck
wipe
yeah.
everybody out on this planet before we go ahead and we give up. So with that being said, I'm not worried about what 100 years of beef not. Because if somebody threatens us, we'll vaporize this planet and say, well, that's who won. We won. Why? We took everybody out, and that's the kind of that's who we are. But I will also say that China, what they've been doing, we've been spending money on war for the last, what, 20, 30 years? We've been in Afghanistan, Iraq, back to Afghanistan again. We've been spending money on that for 20 years, right? Or longer. What China's been doing, they've been taking the exact same amount of money and they've been putting it in infrastructure. They've been putting it in projects. China's about to own Africa. We like right underneath everybody's nose. China's about to go ahead and say Africa's now a Chinese country.
You know, but don't tell us.
Because Africa was trying to go ahead and do renovations and rebuild the country. So China was like, yeah, sure, no problem. Hey, we don't need no credit check. We don't need nothing. We'll give you money. We don't care about who your president is. We don't care about politics. You need money for a new road? Here's your money. Here's this. Just pay us back. And what they did is they start saying, hey, we want that money back now, knowing the country can't pay it back. And they said, if you don't pay it back, that's our road. If you don't pay it back, that's our airport. You don't pay it back, that's our this. They got that all across Africa. All across Africa, China's been funding stuff like that, and they know Africa can't pay the loans back that they gave. They said, once you, in the paperwork that they did,
we are going to fuck you.
Right. And when you stop and you think about when they said that, hey, all the housing prices and everything is going up like that, it's not California. That's China buying stuff. China owns most of America's debt. And they say, what happens if China decides to go ahead and collect their debt tomorrow? They own our debt. They've been buying our debt and something like that and collecting and like that. So China, where you know what I mean? So we've been sitting here trying to go ahead and say, hey, look at our power, check us out. China's like, that's great. We own all your debt. Your country's ours, your people's ours, your this is ours, everything. You got nothing left. You can sit there and wave your big stick all you want. We own everything.
Big stick, big dick.
That's where we are messed up, because China we've been spending a lot of money on war, and China's been taking that same amount of money and putting it into everything else, and that's where we messed up.
Fuck, bro.
So, I don't know how we gonna win that fight.
I don't need it.
China's like, dude, we don't need to fight you. We already won. It's like, we already won. You guys owe us. And that's the other part too. We moved all our exports. I mean, we used to make steel, this, that. Only thing we make now is weapons, and weapons is our #1 export out this country. So that's why every time they keep saying, hey, y'all got weapons of mass destruction, they're like, no, we don't. It's like, man, we sold them to you. Don't say that though. Don't say it out loud.
We sold it to you.
We know you got it.
Said, boy, if you don't shut your mouth and your fat ass,
right,
sell shit to you, goddamn.
But I tell you, bro, like, but no, dude, you right when you say that the old school people, they saying that, hey man, this is new school army, don't exist no more. Think about it though, right? Like,
like I said,
I would rather have an ass whooping to where I can't see for a week than to go ahead and have like some kind of public shaming that says that, dude, I can't live this down the rest of my life. that says that for the rest of my life, this is here.
Like I said,
And that's what those newfangled kids do, man. They be like, what? I had a guy in my school, his buddies left him with the rent. They all lived in the same apartment at the same time, and his buddies was like, we out. They left in the middle of the night, left him with all the rent, all the bills, and everything to pay.
damn.
Like that. This dude wrote them a letter, like sent them an email saying like, oh my God, you guys are a bunch of bastards, this and that, fuck you, blah, 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 blah. Sent them this email, and they're all laughing and ha and so on. He's one of them new smart kids. Basically, he sent them an email knowing that they was gonna open the email up. The second they opened the email up, he had full access to their computer.
Damn.
He deleted all their final projects. He deleted everything they was working on. Not one of them had anything ready to graduate. He
Fuck
deleted
this shit
everything
out,
and
man.
let them know.
Works for me.
Yep. And then let them know, dude, I deleted your life. You know, everything is here. I deleted all of it. But you basically got to go ahead and because you left me with a $1,500 bill to pay this apartment, you got to pay another $30,000 for another semester because I deleted your final project. You're gonna fail this year. You know what I mean? Like that's that new school stuff. The old people would have said, "I just met him outside and whooped his butt."
For real.
Nah, bro, you gotta hurt him more than that. You know, you gotta go ahead. I gotta hurt him more than that, and that's what these newfangled people.
Yeah, I want hands.
They scare me, bro, because they think about stuff in a way that you just like, why
More sadistic ass.
would I go ahead and, yeah, it's like, why would I do that? And it's like, damn, you a super villain. I'm like, yeah, you know.
You know.
But damn, when he told he told me that, he's like, yeah, man, he left out in the rant, blah 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 blah, and then like something. It's like, dude, this dude.
Why can't I fucking move? Okay, never mind.
Everything.
Access that terminal.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
$30,000 they had to pay to do another year of school. You know? And it was like, and it was like, what happened to my computer? All my files are gone. All this is gone. Blah blah blah. He told him afterwards. He's like, yeah, y'all messed you up big time. I was like, damn, dude, that's kind of nasty.
Don't blink.
Girl power. Smoke bomb alone.
Like, you remember how they was talking about, they were saying like, oh, what about the tragedy that happened in Benghazi? The tragedy, I mean, American lives lost, right? Remember that? They kept talking about Hillary Clinton put in jail for Benghazi. Right?
I don't know that.
That was when they was talking about Hillary Clinton and just basically saying that how did she fail us when she was in charge of when she was secretary, where was she? So anyway, basically it was 4 Americans that died. Like 4. Now 4 is like, damn, dude, 4 Americans? Yeah, 4. It's like how many of them died? Oh, a lot. But 4, and they tried to go ahead and say that she failed because 4 Americans was lost. You know, yet let alone you think about how many people we lost with COVID.
Right.
So my thought is, you know how we got like thousands of people, like tens of thousands of people. I don't know if it's higher than the actual number.
Elevators have been accessed.
That we lost with COVID, right? So let's say that Trump didn't win the first election or whatever, something like that. Hillary won, and then COVID still came. All that stuff happened still. Let's say we would have lost 100 people. It'd have been like, I can't believe we lost 100 Americans with this right here. She needs to be removed from office. With like Trump, it was like, dude, like this is how many, like we lost more people from COVID than we have in all of our wars.
Be ready for anything.
That's the funny thing. All of our wars, World War I and the Civil War.
That's fucking crazy.
More people have died from COVID than all of that.
That's
but
fucking
they're
crazy.
not. But you know, they're not talking about that.
Oh no.
On your heart.
But if it was a Democrat in office, oh boy, they wouldn't be able to stop. They would be just loaded. Oh, I break that.
what?
But that was a punch in your face.
Punch in my face.
I tried to get to him. No,
Oh.
he was in this corner. He appeared when you was hitting the button.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, that dude about to punch you in your face. Did you see the message, Mr. Cisco, you in the chat?
He said what's up, and I said what's up, but he never said anything back, and I was in the middle of my story.
He sent something on the, in the text message that said, you know, have y'all heard from Nako, blah, 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 and he sent like a picture of a gremlin. And
Oh, he ain't trying to talk fat neck ass.
I was like, you the one that's MIA. You know, like four out of the 7 days a week, we here.
I guess because I wasn't saying anything like in the big, like in the chat. Yeah, he texted me, but I was like in the middle of work when he texted me. I couldn't answer the phone to text him back.
Damn.
But he texted me in the chat, hey. But I guess he didn't hear it, and I was just in the middle of the story, so I kept talking about the story. So, but I did say, hey, what's up? But he never responded back or said anything. I think he do it.
Him there isn't
Doing his normal thing. He'll say, hey, then leave.
I think it said he's playing something right now, because I saw it on his game. Yeah, that's what my daughter said. She said when somebody was saying like, I hate that they're forcing all this gay stuff on me and all these different movies and this and that, like it's everywhere.
They are, man.
She said, imagine how I feel. You forcing all your heterosexual stuff on me constantly my entire life. Matter of fact, every time I go back in the past, all I get is hetero. Yeah, and I was like, I guess you kind of. He was like, I can't get away from it. And she said, so all of a sudden, she said, yeah, somebody wants to be mad about these 2 movies or these 3 movies or this one show right here or something like that. It says, you go back through the history and see how much of this hetero stuff has been forced on everybody's throat.
I never force my kids about any damn thing. Like, it's always been like, you like what you like and stuff like that. Like, cause I've always been around gay people and lesbians and whatnot. So, but it's kind of ignorant. And I telling my daughter about it, like, you're putting this in my face and get mad because I don't like the way you do stuff. Like, that's not for me. I don't like that. Well, you're homophobic. Like, no. I said, so you have the right to have a preference, but I don't? I said, that makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, why do you have a right to have a preference, but I don't have a right to have a preference? I said, you basically, all the assholes, what they did to y'all, you're basically doing it to us. And now y'all just being assholes about it. What the hell that?
Well, that's how I've been heard. Basically, where they say that it wasn't a problem until, you know, like they tell you, like it wasn't a problem until it happened to you. As long as it was happening to me, everything was cool. Once it started happening to you,
but no,
you got an issue.
No, the thing is though,
when it was happening to me, it was like, yo, quit being so weak and blah blah blah. Just be able to take the joke. You know,
but no, it's not.
That's not because she's been trying to explain it to you.
Yeah, it's not the joke part. Like, you know, white people, like, I know, make fun of, make black jokes all the damn time. I laugh or whatever. It's jokes. I don't sit there and whine and complain about it and talk about it need to be changed or whatever. Jokes are jokes, whether you like it or not.
But when you make a white joke, they want to be like, oh, why are you making a white joke? Or something like
Well,
that.
see, the people, like, the people that I hung around with didn't have a problem. Like, I had certain people that I talked to that I was like, okay, I could joke around these people I can't. And it was vice versa. My problem is that, you know, they want to say, well, y'all kept doing this to me, blah, blah, blah. I said, don't fucking y'all. I didn't tell you that, oh, you couldn't be gay. or being gay was wrong and all that. I said not once did I say that you couldn't have a preference or you couldn't do something you didn't want to do or you wanted to do. I was like, because
Well, yeah, it's usually not you.
yeah,
It's like, I mean, it's not you personally. It's just saying, you know, the world. It's like, I remember this kid who, you know, he was gay. Dude got beat up every day. Like, every day. I mean, I never did. I feel bad more today. Like, in that window, that it's not me. And today I feel more bad because I was like, I wasn't man enough to go ahead and say that, dude, I'm not going to let them continue to beat you every day because you're gay.
yeah,
You know,
like
he got beat every day, man. It was just like
this fucking game just glitched on me.
and,
I'm free fall, like I'm on my stream free falling in the damn ground, all the way down. Like I'm looking at you, I'm in the fucking ground falling. Is this what happened to the damn computers when we whooping their ass?
oh damn. So you still falling?
Yeah, like I have a blue screen. My character's not dead, but she's dead. So about having a conversation with my daughter about this, cause she was like, I was like, so I'm homophobic because I don't want to suck dick. No, I'm like, well, that's what you're saying because I have a preference. I was like, I don't want to be gay. I don't want to date a woman that that was once a man became a woman. I said that is not my style. I'm like, if that's what you want, cool. Do you be happy? But I shouldn't get heated for not wanting to be what you want me to be. I said, not once have I ever said that you can't be a lesbian, you can't be bisexual, you have to be straight. So why would you tell me that I have to be something?
I think
Oh, hopefully
it's
this
like,
works.
I know exactly what you talk about when they sitting there saying, hey, this man is now a woman. Every aspect of him is woman. Would you date him? Right?
Is it? Yeah.
And
It's gonna load me in? Thank God.
and then they say no, and then they said no, I wouldn't. Why? Because he used to be a man. Says, well, that means you know, but he's a woman now. You know, so would you date him? And says, well, I just no. And it's like you said, it fights against the whole like, dude, this has less to do with it being like, hey, this is a man that used to, a woman who used to be a man. It's less to do with that, and more to do with you asking me. Sorry, keep my ass handed to me. Don't die. Are you still in the game? Yeah, you still in the game. It's more like you want me to go ahead and ignore the fact that this, like you said, hey, I took a piece of shit and I polished it and I made it into some ham. It is no longer ham.
That's a bad analogy, but I get you.
Yeah, I mean, he says as long as I'm aware of this, you know, as long as I'm aware, then I'm not only can see that that this piece of shit. Like, no, dude, but we reprocessed it. It's no longer shit anymore. Yeah, it's like shit. You know, so if
Before everybody getting all mad if you just happen to watch this later on and shit, he's not saying that people who change their sex are a piece of shit. He's just using an analogy.
No, I'm just as an extreme analogy. If I don't know that person is a woman, well, it used to be a man, I'm obviously not gonna have an issue with it.
But once you find out, you be like, oh, where are you? Yeah, that's not my thing. I'm sorry. And then they go, their feelings all hurt, and then they're like, well, you just transphobic stuff. Like, no, I'm not. That's just not what I like.
It said.
I mean, if I tell you that I'm fucking I'm lactose intolerant and I want something to drink, and then you ain't gonna give me fucking milk, I'm like, I'm lactose intolerant. I don't like that. I don't want it, or it's something that you don't want. You're not gonna say, oh, well, you just a milkophobe.
No, it's.
How you got ice now? The shit that she be doing makes no sense to me. I need to do some goofy, crazy shit like this too.
You already do, OP Thor.
I'm not Thor.
I know, but you could be. You OP.
No, you can't use that when I'm not using him. I'm using ordinary Kate.
No, dude, I don't think that makes you. I don't think it makes somebody transphobic because Because
Are you fighting these things?
if that person is a woman, then they're a woman. That means that I'm no longer calling that person trans if they're officially a woman. You know, and it's that person used to be blah blah blah, or used to be a like once you're a woman, now you're a woman. That's it. You're a woman. You know, my understanding of trans has always been not all of you is completely either male or female. You know, you're a dude, you still got a penis, but you have breasts. And you dress like a woman, but you haven't been able to go ahead and remove your penis yet.
Penis sweet.
Yeah. So that was trans. But that was my understanding years and years ago. But if somebody is like, hey dude, like they talk about Toni Braxton, for example. They say Toni Braxton was born a hermaphrodite with both male and female pieces, and they went ahead and said, let's have a girl.
Must be defeated.
Okay. So that's what they say about Toni Braxton. Now,
I heard that. I heard Sierra was the same way.
Not dating Toni Braxton.
I don't think she's attractive anyway, so.
But that wouldn't make they Jackson. Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, like it doesn't bother me in that fact. What bothers me is if you give me this choice in the midlife, and I know it right in the middle of it all. Now I'm kind of like, well, now you're basically give me an option. Do I want a shit sandwich or do I want a shit sandwich?
It's just him and the mustard.
No, seriously though, like I said, it just, I don't care. You know, but at the same time, I also don't date sheep. Or I also don't date, how about this? How many little people have you dated?
None.
Alright, why are you little people phobic? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Phobic. I just don't find myself dating little. That's just not what I do. Why you little people phobic?
Well, it's the same thing as.
Force yourself to be with one just to be with a little person.
Well, the same thing as fucking women. It's like I don't date guys that's under 5'5". Then that's the same thing. You short people phobic, then.
That's body shaming.
Yeah.
That's that when women say they don't body shame.
Lying bitches.
You know, if you go ahead and say that, hey man, how many women with no arms and legs have you been with? Well, no, would you date one? I don't know. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Would you phobic? You know, like you know what I mean? Like you phobic in this way. It's like, no, dude, this happened. How many people have you gone out on the skin disease? And how many women would you date with the skin disease? I don't know. I just, you know, if like
team is close by and on alert.
Then my choice says that I'm going to make a different choice. And just because my choice is not you, does not mean I have some kind of phobia. It just means that that's it. So, hey, I'm not trying to keep up my.
What the fuck are we doing here?
I don't know. It says defeat all enemies. I'm just gonna shoot these turrets and hope that once all the turrets is done.
Man, they didn't load in like they were supposed to. The game has froze. Man, I touched a PlayStation 3 controller. PlayStation 5 controller today. The dude let me play with it when I was working on his house. Oh my god, that damn thing feels great. I was like, I'm on a PS5 now. I just
get one.
They're like, I ain't got the money for that shit. And plus, they not even out.
It's cheaper than the Xbox, right?
No, it's about the same. The same. Yeah, it's the same price as Series X.
Act like cattle, you get the frog.
No, I'm saying you can get first.
Oh yeah, yeah. The
$400 one that's with no drive.
Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna get, but I don't have the money to get it right now. And yeah, that's basically it. But that's the one I was gonna get. Yay, Billy. Alright, you dirty booty bitches. That's gonna be it for the stream. I hope y'all have a good one. Y'all stay blessed. We out here in these streets. Deuces.